Taurus, welcome to your Astro weekly reading here, and we will be going into your chakras, your aura, and your tarots for the week. It will be time stamped in the description below if you want to jump around, but it is a continuing story, so you make up your mind. It's all up to you. We have done the monthly readings as well. Go and see them, and also the collective reading. Quite amazing, really. Certainly the collective reading, it was really manic. Anyway, your chakras. Let's see what's going on with this here. So you're into your autumn period at the moment. You should be pretty much, the majority of you should be working on the physical side of life. So working out what you want to be doing next year physically in the material world. And that could be to do with your house, your job, your car, anything like that, and just being where you want to be and stuff like that, and physical activities and stuff like that. Okay, the root chakra is nice. It's nicely formed. It's got certainly a degree of consistency within the middle, a little bit spongy on the outside, so there is movement, and that's obviously to do with your winter or your autumn period, sorry. This week here seems like there's a lot of bit more work on this week at the moment. Seem to be a little bit busy organizing a lot of things around you. Let's see what's going on in your solar plexus. Yeah, that's feeding into your heart. And there is a question of love as well, I think, within you, or you could be looking for it, or you could be exploring in that at the moment with your partner. There is a bit more in the way of sort of mental stuff going on, mental energies. So you might be overthinking a few things, not too many though, pretty good though. Let's just have a look on your aura, on your on your crown. Okay, that seems okay. Let's go into the sacrum. I just want to have a quick look at that because that's the one that's pulling me. I've got the sacrum and the solar plexus as well. Okay, so you're being pulled into it seems like you're being pulled into a lot of areas in your life, which, yeah, you're doing them, but you don't particularly want to, by the looks of things. I make sure, and what seems to be missing at the moment within that chakra is that bit of time out, bit of space for you, an enjoyment of life, in a case of just relaxing and just allowing just the things to breeze past in a way. A nice sort of walk somewhere in the countryside would be absolutely gorgeous. If you have a walk that you know about, take your time out. Take a picnic, sit down if you can, depending on weather, of course, that sort of thing. It's sort of like just taking it easy, even if it's just taking it easy at home, but there's you're not helping your cause here by running too much all over the place for this week. So I would get that, keep an eye on that work and play ethic. Let's just have a look. Let's go back into that solar plexus and that heart. So that's sort of connected between the two. Let's see how your passions are connecting to your love, as it were. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of things coming up inside you at the moment, emotional things coming up inside you at the moment. It's driving the thoughts of possibilities. And this could be anything from sort of marriage, children, asking someone out, as it were. That sort of thing. It's also driving into activities that want to give you pleasure, that you want to share with someone. So there is this driving force, this driving passion, because it's much more like a driving force and passion for you than anything else, that's pushing this energy through your heart at the moment. I would equate it to the Knight of Wands in a way. It's rhythmical, it's fun loving, it's socializing, but not socializing in the sense of going to a concert necessarily, or socializing, going to a massive meal, evening meal with loads and loads of friends. So it real sort of seems to be one-to-one thing going on, and it's your passions within your solar plexus that is driving this. So you know, if you do meditation and you take time out to do your meditation, just sort of quantify those sort of passions really, and try and you know, feed your sort of solar plexus into your heart, so it warms your heart and it gives you that enthusiasm, that sort of goosebumps about sort of doing things with your partner, or meeting that person, or you know, having children, or spending more time with your children, or something like that. It doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship, but it does seem to be that way inclined. And just you know, picturing that and allowing your passions or your fire to just to warm the waters of your heart gently. If you're running around all over the place, I think you may find it a little bit frustrating this week. So I'll be a little bit wary of that as well. Okay, so in your meditation, I would explore the passions that you can have and how they connect with other people that are around you. Okay. Let's just have a look. Oh, let's have a look at your aura. Forgot about your aura there for a minute. There is a degree of doubt at the moment, and I think it comes from a realization that is within you. This might be the case where you're sort of saying to yourself, I keep doing this, I keep doing this, I keep doing that, and I don't want to. I want to be with this person, I want to be doing this, I want to be, and it's like you're almost telling yourself, and you're not. Why are you not listening to yourself? Because down at your base, it's all a bit slow. It's all a bit. You might not have the energy at the moment. You may feel like you haven't got the energy at the moment. I think you feel that way simply because you may not be doing what you want to be doing at the moment you're doing it. And it seems like you've got a lot of responsibilities, which is fine, which is good, and it's good to have responsibilities, and it's good to honor those responsibilities. Maybe it's a realization of not taking on too much, so you can actually enjoy and have those moments of just sheer happiness, because you need them at the moment. You're in your autumn period. This is a moment where you need to quantify a lot of things in life according to what you've been doing over the last year and how you want it to be going in the near future. Okay. So yeah, I would take time out to meditate and sort of quantify that and try and visualize that whole sort of thing. Use that mental energy that you've got at the moment. You know, manifestation is on your side at the moment. So yeah, there's that realization that's up at the top of your aura, and it's a little bit sluggish down the bottom. So it's not equating with one side or the other. That's the problem here. It's like the left hand's not speaking to the right, or they're not hearing each other. Okay, let's just see what the flow's like. The flow is feeding into the root. And I think that's down to that organization that we talked about in your period of your autumn period, which we go into in your books. And there will be a masterclass on human rhythms this weekend on Sunday with your good self, my good self. And we will be going into the different types of rhythms that you can find within the human, within nature, and how they all sort of connect together. So then you know what time to really push on your energy and what time to take it back and relax and stuff like that. At the moment, it's definitely feeding your root chakra, all the way from the realization that is in your crown, basically. There doesn't seem to be anything untoward and nasty on your root chakra, on your aura. There's nothing actually sort of nasty going on there. There's no sort of parasital sort of energies, or you know, sort of internal conflictual energies at the moment. And I think that has to tie into the you know, the monthly readings and the funny February and the monthly readings that we've done for March. It's all changing outside and not necessarily, well, it is changing inside. In fact, your energy's enormously changing, but it's giving us clarity from within. And when that clarity doesn't correspond to the outside world, it's the outside world that really needs to change. Okay, so should we just go on to your tarots now? Let's find out what's going on with that. This is your relationship side. This is your sort of financial sort of side. Here we're going to be going into how the universe is trying to influence your karmic path, how your guides are influencing you and trying to help you out. And we're going into the overall energies and the outcome for it and how it sort of connects with the outside world around you. So with the overall energies you've got here, lovers. That's exactly what I said in the heart, really. You can't get better than that. You know, yeah, this seems to be on your radar at the moment, Taurus. Some sort of connection with the people that are around you that you mean a lot, that mean a lot to you. That may not be the same as you. They may be completely different to you, and that's probably why you're attracted to them. They sort of fill in all the elements that you may be missing in your Astroflower, and we go into that in the books about how you correspond with certain signs and how you don't correspond with others. So let's just see what's going on the relationship side. So Ace of Swords, sorry, inspiration, messages coming in from outside. It sort of comes out of the blue, comes out of the mist in a way. And it gives you this sort of this almost like an electrical shot through your system to sort of kind of go, come on, get in, get involved, get stuck in. And I think this is get stuck into love. Don't waste your time dilly-dallying around the place. I would get more connected with your relationship that's around you at the moment. How's the universe trying to influence you? It's a bit of a leap of faith. The universe is sort of saying, come on. The universe is sort of going, come on this way, Taurus. Was that a Mickey Mouse impression? It seemed like it. Come on, you know, it's going, come on this way. And you've got to almost take that leap of faith to follow it and see where it takes you. I think it's going to lead you onto the most beautiful sort of path that you may not have seen before. You really may not have seen. Let's just see how your guides are influencing this karmic path. Okay, you got the Five of Cups. They're sort of saying here, don't focus on the past, focus on the future. With the Five of Cups, there's a pathway that goes out the back of that young lady sort of toying with cups. The thing is, she's got that one cup in her hand, that Ace of Cups. And this is where your guides are trying to help you with coincidences by sort of saying, follow this path, follow this path. Obviously, it's up to you to whether you follow it or not. But at the same time, the universe is asking you to do this, to turn towards the leap of faith. Your guides are sort of saying, you know, don't focus on the past, move to the forward, keep going on. And in the position of how your guides are trying to influence the conversation within you, it's very constructive. It's like a new path. It's an understanding of long-term relationships. It's investing in those relationships, investing in yourself as well. This is what it's all going round the lovers at the moment. And there seems to be something that needs to start within you, Taurus. You need to just get out there and get in. You know, if you're in a relationship, just really try and, you know, open new doors, nurture sort of your connection with your partner. If you're looking for love at the moment, get out there, start mixing it up with people who correspond to you. So doing activities. Through activities, it might be down the gym, it might be going out walking somewhere, you know, it might be sort of going skiing or sort of, you know, going to see a concert or something like that. There's just, it's sort of saying, look to the future, Taurus, look to the future. Okay, let's see what's going on the material side of life. This is that preoccupation I was talking about, judgment. You have been called on a mission, and this is what I say about obligations and honouring those responsibilities. I would concern them with mainly your personal material world. So we're looking at work area, we're looking at your job, we're looking at your business, that sort of thing, your own personal projects. There is realizations to be going on there. And it's mulling it over more than anything. It's not necessarily going and doing it. It's realizing what you should be doing. What I was saying earlier on about being in your autumn and stuff like that. Yeah, to walk away, this is how the universe is influencing you. To walk away, the universe here is sort of saying, walk away from complications of the past year in concerns with your money, your business, your job, that sort of thing. As you walk towards a better life, and this is where you do the planning at the moment. You've got to be clear within you, and then you're going to pass over to act on those ideas after your birthday. That's getting into your rhythm of your life. If you do this, if you understand this week here, and maybe even for the next 2 weeks, it's a realization of what you should be doing on the physical front of life. Concentrating on the here and now, concentrating on the things that actually make you go, yeah, that's what I like. You know, that's what sort of shakes my booty, as it were. And it gets you going. This is how the guys are trying to do it. They're pulling in one idea at a time. And so you can look at it and go, yeah, I like that, or no, I don't like that. But in order to do that, you're going to need a little bit of time for yourself, I think. You can have this within your relationship. It's really good. But also at the same time, on this side here, it's talking about falling in love with yourself. Yeah. I think the guys that are influencing the conversation that is within you, they may be sort of saying, we've done a lot this year and we're a little bit overloaded. So we need to streamline things. And they're helping you with that encouragement within you. When you look at the world and you start sort of seeing coincidences and start seeing things about you, and kind of go, yeah, do you know what? I could streamline my life like that. Yeah, that'd be quite good. So that's what the conversation is. And I would follow it. I would really encourage it in front of you, because that is where you're going. This is the outcome and how you connect with everybody. It is you. You are the King of Pentacles, Taurus. You have that solidness within you based upon understanding, knowledge, trying things out, seeing what works. But you're also tied into your responsibility of the pack, which is that wolf. And the pack is looking at you a lot at the moment. They're almost sort of saying, they're looking for you to take the lead in the situation, basically, as you go forward. You know, what are these? Is that a good thing? Let's just have a quick look and see how the maybe this is what I was talking about, responsibilities of doing loads of things. The pack around you, and that sort of like could be your soul tribe, that could be your family, that could be your friends, and etc. How are they asking for you to do? So they're asking you to do the nine of wands. So they want to have these clear boundaries of where you're going and what you're doing in life. That's what they want for you, I think. And I think this is going to be very clear within your relationships as well. How are they sort of playing into your financial sort of side? A little bit in the way of obsession, I think. Here you could be obsessed, but make sure the devil is a Capricorn card, so it's a fellow earth sign as well. And they're cardinal, so it gives you that sort of direction. And it seems to be that there needs to be, at the moment this week, a direction understood within you. And when I talk about the work play ethic, is turning around sort of saying, okay, I'm going to work on this between 4 and 6. And, you know, these 2 hours here, and 10 and 12 in the morning. And that will give you the ultimate, way of being. And then you got the King of Wands. You got the King of Wands on the Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. It's your driving passion that is within you, which is going to give you, and we got the Queen of Wands down here as well. It's that driving passion within you for life, which is also going to stimulate your relationship side. There you go, Taurus. That's your week reading. It does. Let's see. I was wondering how see how it connects into your monthly reading as well. And we've also got the masterclasses on this channel. In the meantime, thank you very much for your support for this channel, your subscription, and clicking that bell. That's really important. And obviously sharing this video across all platforms would be absolutely lovely. In the meantime, Taurus, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.